The Minecraft video game has something quite curious. You have noticed that absolutely everything around us is designed perfectly for the height and size of the player, such as the blocks in the game. The blocks in real life are equivalent to 1 meter, while our player is 1.8 meters tall. The player being almost twice the size of a block. The player can easily jump over it, something too comfortable for our survival world. Also, our size allows us to cut and break blocks without problems, or build without difficulties. Practically everything we create in the same way is made to measure for the player, such as doors, fences, chests, minecarts, also boats. In short, there are many examples, and practically everything is made to measure for the player. But the other day when I went to mine, I remember a technique that is quite useful, which consists of having a trapdoor and then starting to mine one tunnel. But of course, this type of mining is not adapted for our body. For some reason, I felt extremely small, so then I thought, what if Minecraft was much bigger than we know? How many things could we do if the blocks keep getting bigger and bigger? Without a doubt, it would be a very interesting world to observe. And for this, we'll go to our interdimensional time machine. Come on! We have arrived. We are in a world where Minecraft is much bigger. Okay, yes, I reached this lever, but I could go straight down from this block. Everything definitely looks much bigger. In fact, I seem to be the same size as Commandu. Hello, Commandu. So far my experience hasn't changed too much. Yes, traveling distances is somewhat slower, but getting materials is exactly the same, and actually, it can be an advantage. I may be able to hide inside these blocks, so hide from the enemies could be even easier. For now, uploading blocks is not a big problem either. In fact, mining is much more comfortable. I can start tunneling without any problem, and I will surely find more diamonds than normal. I really like life of a giant Minecraft, only it definitely imposes its huge size. We will return to the time machine in a bigger game. We have arrived, and oh my god! I'm a dwarf! Let's see if I can reach it. We have arrived in a universe where Minecraft is even bigger. In fact, these flowers are exactly the same size as me. Without a doubt, this universe imposes much more. Every block and each structure bothers me too much. And now, I couldn't even climb a block, so we will necessarily need to get stairs or slabs. The only way to progress would be with these stairs. Without a doubt, this is no longer fun at all. We pass from an interesting advantage of being able to go through a single block to being a real nightmare. But what will happen if we go to a universe where Minecraft is bigger? We will see if this is possible. Okay, I am literally the size of a pixel. Will I be able to reach the lever? No, I'm kidding. I don't believe that only 2 blocks tall looks like a giant building. Here I go. What? I did too much damage with only 2 blocks. It's too annoying to walk. Surviving in this world is practically impossible. I don't think even stairs are working. It's giving me too much anxiety, so let's go out of here. We have returned to the ordinary world, where again the blocks are perfectly designed for our player. However, this trip between larger dimensions made me think of something. Yes, maybe I have returned to a universe where everything is to my measure, but it is enough to go up a bit to realize that the world of Minecraft is still abysmally huge. So big that exploring a world of Minecraft will be impossible. If we measure the size of a world of Minecraft from end to end, it would give us an amazing amount of 60 million blocks. The fastest way that our Minecraft player has to cross the world without using any type of teleportation is being in spectator mode. Of course, it is not survival, but is one of the fastest ways to travel. This means that if you advance online straight in spectator mode without stopping, it will take you more than 379 days, more than a full year without stopping. Are you able to imagine all that time traveling? It sounds completely crazy, but it is possible. But now, what if we don't settle for just go from one end to the other? I mean, how long would it take our player in spectator mode to to go absolutely every corner of the entire Minecraft world. Well, if the world measures 60 million by 60 million and traversing from one end to another in spectator mode lasts more than a year, it means you must live more than 60 million years to traverse your entire Minecraft world. Obviously, no human being can live that, but I just asked myself a question. What happened on our planet more than 60 million years ago? Well, I began to investigate, and approximately 56 million years ago our planet was in a Eocene epoch. During this epoch, gigantic birds predominated over all living beings on the planet. Also during this epoch, some mountain ranges began to form, such as the Alps, or also the Himalayas. In addition, the first cetaceans began to form, that is, the cousins of the whales. And even at the beginning of this time, the cold Antarctica was surrounded by tropical forests. And at the end of the Eocene epoch, they began to form the first generations of ice. So to explore a whole world of Minecraft, you will have to have started from the Eocene epoch while you live with giant birds, and maybe by the year 2022 or 2023 you would have finished. And if this data makes you understand that the world of Minecraft is much bigger than you think, get ready to talk about sizes. The average size of an adult man, like your parents, is approximately 5 feet 6. But the more you look up, you will see that there are gigantic things. And no, I'm not just talking about how imposing various buildings in our cities can be. I'm talking about what's above us. This is you 1 meter away, 10 meters away, 100 meters away, 1 kilometer away, 10 kilometers, 100 kilometers, 1,000 kilometers, 10,000 kilometers, 100,000 kilometers, a million kilometers, 10 million kilometers, 100 million kilometers. And if it seems to you that a galaxy is huge, just imagine the trillions of galaxies in the universe. If we compare our size with this gigantic universe, you will literally be dust. Our size can become literally insignificant for the actual size of the entire universe. But are we important? I present to you megalophobia, the extreme fear of huge things. This phobia can occur when you realize that out in the space you are absolutely nobody. I know it is quite scary to think that we are just an ant for the giant universe. At first glance we don't matter at all, but let me introduce you to the butterfly effect. You may have heard of the butterfly effect. Once a scientist was creating a mathematical formula to forecast the weather, the scientist made a program. On his computer he wrote some data such as temperature, humidity, pressure, wind direction. His program resulted in a sunny and calm day, but the scientist re-entered the data. However, this time his computer removed only a few decimal places from his data. Impressively, the result threw up an awful storm. That's right, just by not writing a few decimal places, the result was completely different. The scientist claims that literally something so insignificant can cause enormous things. According to his own words, the fluttering of a butterfly can reach cause a storm in Texas. Knowing this data, you are much more important than you think. You are moving the air every day when you breathe. And who knows, maybe that little insignificant thing has caused a storm one day. Something as insignificant as throwing garbage in the street can cover a drain and months later cause a terrible and tragic flood in your city. And perhaps thousands of people lose their houses, that many years work for them. We may be small for the universe, but all the things you do every day has colossal effects for our universe in the future. You have probably heard the Big Bang Theory. Well, at the end of the day, we are all connected and you are part of the giant universe. According to the butterfly effect, you have an effect on the entire universe, whether for positive or negative things. If the human beings has already reached space and we know all this data that awaits us in the future, if the fluttering of a simple butterfly is capable of cause storms or stir up an entire ocean, imagine what you are capable of with all the tools you have every day. Thank you for watching this amazing video. On the left, you have a video suggested by the YouTube algorithm, and on the right, you have the latest video of this amazing channel.